Is that how you feel about the Weathering Waves combat? If yes, then that is not a problem because we can change that. So today we're gonna tell you everything you need to know about the Weathering Waves combat system. So please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let us begin with the video. Okay, so let's start with the basics. There are 6 elements in Weathering Waves. Every character has one of these 6 elements. So there is Fusion, which is fire. There is Glacio, which is ice. There is Electro, which is electro, then there is havoc, which is darkness, and then there is spectral, which is light. The elements only exist for enemy resistances and weaknesses, for the damage taken, for their HP and their toughness bar. What is the toughness bar? We will explain that later on in the video. They do not do reactions like Genshin Impact. They are more like the elements in Honkai Star Rail. Next we have the weapons. There are 5 type of weapons in Weathering Waves. There is the sword, which is, well, the basic sword. Then we have the broadsword, which is a bigger, girthier sword. Then we have America approved Glocks, preferred by the late Ishin the Glock Saint Ashina himself. Then we have the boxing gloves, aka the gauntlets, and then we have the rectifiers. So rectifiers can be a bit confusing to non-Genshin players. For Genshin players, they are known as catalysts. For non-Genshin players, they are like a mage's magic stick or a book or a seal. So these are the weapon types. Now let's talk about the actual combat. All characters have their basic attacks, which are string of attacks performed by your left click. Then we have the heavies, which are charge attacks for Genshin players. They are performed by pressing and holding your attack button, aka your mouse button. Then we have your mid-air attacks, which are done after a double jump, aka the plunge attacks of the game. And then we have the dodge, which is basic attack evasion. There is something called a dodge counter, which we will talk about later. Then we have the resonance skills, which are the E abilities of this game. These are specific to the characters and have cooldowns after using them. The next 3 abilities are ones with a recharge bar or a meter. The first we are going to talk about is the intro and outro skill. The intro and outro skills work on an energy called the Concierto energy, which is generated only by the on-field character. It is the circle on the left of your HP bar, which gains Concierto energy whenever you land any attack or do a perfect dodge. When full, it can be used to activate the outro skill of your on-field character and the intro skill of the character you're switching into. When the Concerto energy is full, there is a sound cue to let you know, and there are some visual indicators like there are pulsing circles around your other characters from the party. The intro and outro skills are different for every character. Some have offensive abilities, some have defensive abilities, and much more. Next, we have the Forte Circuit. The Forte Circuit is the bar above your HP bar. It is very much different for every character, from how it fills up to how it is used to what it does. So I recommend that you at least read the Forte Circuit of any character you want to play, as it will help you out greatly in realizing the full potential of your character. The last of your abilities is the Resonance Liberation skill, which are your ultimate abilities. These abilities require a special kind of energy called the Resonance Liberation energy, which can be gained by any attack you do. These include your basics, your heavies, your mid-airs, your resonance skills, your intro-outro skills, and your Forte Circuit. In terms of importance, your Forte Circuit probably holds the same level of importance as the Resonance Liberation ability, and the intro and outro skills a bit less importance, but it depends on what character you're playing. Now let's talk about the Pokemon. The echoes are artifacts / relics of Weathering Waves. These echoes come in 4 different rarity classes, which are the standard class, the elite class, the overload class, and the calamity class. All of these classes have something called a cost. A cost is what limits you from equipping a lot of overpowered echoes on a single character, as you can only equip echoes up to 12 cost per character, as you can only equip echoes up to 12 cost on a single character. The characters have 5 slots for these echoes, one of which is used for a secondary ability, as the echo itself helps you with its unique ability. The other 4 slots are your standard artifact slots, which give you stats and set effects. We have another class system for echoes, which determines how much an echo can be upgraded. There is the green class echoes, who can be upgraded to level 5 max. The blue class echoes with the level 10 max, the purple class echoes with the level 15 max, and finally the gold class echoes, which can be upgraded to level 20 max. Okay, so let's talk about some combat mechanics now. There is something I have mentioned before called the perfect dodge. The perfect dodge is triggered when you dodge at the perfect time. You take no damage while performing this, after which you can do a follow up by doing a basic attack, which is called a dodge counter. A dodge counter deals more damage, breaks more toughness bar, and regenerates more energy. So, what is a toughness bar? A toughness bar is like the posture bar in Sekiro, or you can see it as a stun bar, which, when broken, stuns the enemy. Next, let's talk about the parry system. The game has a parry mechanic for specific attacks. You can tell you can parry an attack when a golden circle appears on the enemy while they are attacking. You can parry these attacks by doing your basic attack at the right time. Parrying does a lot of damage to enemy toughness bars. It also stops the attack from going through. And I think that is it for the combat system of Withering Waves. Hope this video was helpful. So please do like, share, comment, and subscribe, as it will help me out a lot. Bye.